Hey guys, how's it going? So with the anticipation of patch point 12 coming out sometime in the future, none of us know when, soon TM, don't know if it's going to be weeks, months, years, whatever, we'll see. But Battlestate's been releasing some kind of preview content related to some of the guns and stuff, but most notably, they have some video and some picture previews for the Hideout feature. So I wanted to go through some of those things, talk about kind of what we're seeing, maybe what I think we might be experiencing when that comes out. And then another thing I wanted to also announce was that I am and have been working on an Escape from Tarkov mobile app, basically companion app for the game. So this is an unofficial app. It's I haven't been like working with Battlestate on this, but I have talked to Nikita about it, and he's okay with what I'm doing. Because I don't have access to any of the actual like Battlestate Games APIs for Tarkov. There's a ton of information that I don't have access to, and that I won't be able to add features around, including things like flea market sales, collecting your insurance, like anything that actually connects to their servers to get anything related to your account or the traders. It's just not going to happen. In the future, it might. In the future, we might be able to, either strike up a deal with Nikita, or maybe I can help them with the actual implementation of the official mobile app, or maybe something like this could morph into. I don't know what's going to happen. But for now, you should think about the app that I'm going to be coming out with, which the working title right now is the Escape from Tarkov Battle Buddy. Think of it like a mixture of my Tarkov infographic, which you guys have seen before, mixed with like the wiki, kind of like a Pokedex, all in one. The initial feature set that I'm planning for version 1.0 will include things like being able to search for and compare all of the important metrics, values, and properties of things like guns, like the fire rate, or ammo, like the damage or penetration values, or armor, the classes, the materials, things like that. So that's kind of the baseline. The baseline feature is just going to be able to search, filter, and compare the kind of behavior of the main items in the game: guns, meds, armor, and ammo. But then contained therein is going to be all sorts of like infographic, little guides, little pieces of explanation, explaining how things like ballistics work, explaining things like the health system, and what happens when you get shot in a blacked out limb. A lot of sort of black magic that a lot of people don't know about, or they don't fully understand, or complex systems like ballistics that I've done videos on. You'll have kind of a quick reference in a mobile app. I plan to release this app free, without ads, and open sourcing it. I don't plan to make any money directly from this application. There may or may not be some sort of like way to contribute to the development, either directly through actually helping write code, because this will be open source, or indirectly through maybe donations or something. I'm not sure. That's less of my priority. But a lot of you have been asking why I haven't been working on the infographic and updating it. It's because I've been working on the mobile app. Maybe I'll put a tiny little preview of the screenshot, maybe just the app icon, maybe right here. Basically, in a nutshell, the API seems to be all set. The database in the app is all set. It should work offline. And it should be able to get updates from, basically that happen from the game within a day or two of any major patches that come in the future. And I'll be adding tons and tons more features in the future. I want to do stuff like with quests, with keys, having maps that you can interact with, zoom in and out, turn on and off filters for things like item spawns, extractions, quest locations, stuff like that. But for version 1, I wanted to get out the door with the ability to just look through the items, learn about some of the systems, compare, like I said, things like ammo, meds, armor, guns. There might be some utilities for building guns and comparing, you know, maybe finding the optimal builds for like ergonomics or recoil. That's TBD. I'm still working on the algorithms for that, but that's definitely nice to have for version 1. But like I said, it's going to be free, going to be ad free, and I'm looking forward to getting that out for you guys soon. TM. I'm hoping to get it done before 0.12. But the initial version is going to be on iOS, so for iPhone and iPad. And as soon as I put up the repo publicly, before I launch the app, I will be basically asking the community for any help with Android development. If anybody is an Android developer or wants to help with the project, hit me up. Let me know. I would love to have some contributors on the project. If you know Objective-C, actually, if you know Swift, because the project's going to be written in Swift, let me know. And it'd be awesome to collaborate here. So let's take a look at some of the previews we've gotten from Battlestate and hop right into it. All right, so I'm on the Battlestate's Facebook page, taking a look at the Hideout preview from them. So it looks to me like the shape of the Hideout, at least at the start, I don't know if you can build off of it, but it's like a V shape basically. And we're looking at one corridor, one like leg of this little room here that appears to be a shooting range. I'm not exactly sure what kind of utility having a shooting range this small really gives you, other than just being able to mess around and test out guns, I guess. But maybe it's slightly more efficient than hopping into like an offline mode raid, I guess. But I'm not really sure what the use would be here. You can't really test out long range zeroing or anything like that. So that's, I guess, to be determined. It looks like, based on these little icons, they appear to kind of signify what this module is. If you have upgrades that are unlocked for it, and maybe the level. So maybe you can level these up. I'm not sure if that involves, you know, finding stuff in the world, or if that involves completing quests, or maybe all of the above, maybe none of the above. I am not sure. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm seeing here. Now, as we move down in here, it looks like there is some more stations. Okay, so the first kind of distinction I see is these stations have not been unlocked. I'm not even sure what these are. I don't know if that's like a chip, maybe it's like intelligence, and that looks like a fan. I'm not sure what that's all about. Ooh, looks like a bear there. I wonder if that's you. So this is something that you haven't yet to unlock. I guess this is something that you have unlocked, and this is level 2 versus this one over here that was level 1. Okay, so you can upgrade them. I wonder how customizable it's going to be. I was really hoping for the ability to have your own like unique hideout. Like, this kind of reminds me of like Fallout, where you were able to, you know, build buildings and kind of your own shelter. But it looks like from this, my guess is that everybody's going to be starting out with the same structure with the same amount of like slots for everything, or there might be different sizes and stuff based on if you have like EOD versus standard edition. But it doesn't really look like there's going to be a whole lot of customizability, I guess, which kind of stinks, because I was really hoping to kind of make my hideout my own sort of unique place, right? I guess time will tell. I'll be kind of disappointed if there's no ability to tell. You know, like I would want somebody to look at a hideout and be able to know that it's my hideout versus, you know, Pestely's hideout, or, you know, whatever. That would be really cool. But I don't really know. This looks like a workbench. I'm not sure. This is maybe like repairing stuff. And I'm guessing that all of the junk items that you generally right now, other than for like quests or for some kind of obscure low-level trades, you know, like bolts and screws and stuff that have been useless up until now, might actually have a use here. Not sure what that will entail, but it'll be really cool if this stuff is kind of rare, and you know, everybody's going to be walking around with guns that aren't always in, you know, 100% condition. Maybe there's a lot more guns that are going to be lower level with less cool parts. Like I said, we will have to see. This is all speculation. I'm not really sure what the toilet paper is. Oh, the bathroom. Maybe it's a bathroom. Oh, maybe that's a bucket. I think it's a bucket. That probably will contribute to something like, you know, your health, I guess. But let's keep moving here. So this is a box. Maybe that's storage. This looks like it's related to electricity. This looks like it's related to water. All right, yeah. So like I was saying, here's like the V shape to this kind of interior location, and looks like there's an area off here. I'm not sure if that's like the exit or if that's like an additional area that you can unlock. This padlock looks like maybe, I guess it could be unlocking more space, or it could be like providing protection, security, and like a lock on your hideout itself. I have no idea what you need that for. I don't think you have the ability to get like raided by, you know, scavs or something, but not sure. I don't know what you guys, while I'm talking here, if you guys have any ideas for what any of this stuff might mean, or anything that you might want to see, let me know. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, sorry. This is the generator, food. Ooh, okay, wait. That was intelligence center. I wonder what that's for. Maybe that has to do with quests. Yeah, I really wish they gave us some more information. Water closet. Is a water closet like a bathroom? Is that what the Russians call a bathroom? Not sure. Whoa, okay. Well, it just went night vision on us. I'm not sure why. Did you click something? Yeah, not sure why. I guess we're in like night vision mode. Maybe this is what it looks like at night. I'm not sure. So this is, I think, the icon for health. Oh yeah, okay, med station. So this is the med station. This is the kitchen, and this is the rest space. So I'm assuming that rest space and something like heat is what will, you know, keep your guy happy, healthy. You know, maybe will help you heal out of raids, or, you know, get rid of status effects, like, you know, if you leave a raid and you're bleeding or something like that, maybe that will help. And then, yeah, there's a couch here, a bed, a shelf. Like, I'm not sure if you can use any of these things, if any of these things are going to be, like, interactable or not. I'm really looking forward to seeing more about this feature, because I'm really excited for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the Instagram preview pictures, as well as the write-up that they have for us. Players begin the construction and arrangement of Hideout from scratch. Initially, it's found that it's an abandoned and cluttered up bomb shelter without any means of sustaining life. Consistently building and improving the Hideout modules, such as power generator, water collection system, ventilation, medical, recon, heating, bathroom, and many others, players improve various parameters of their character, such as out-of-raid health, hydration, and energy regeneration speed. I wonder if, like, let's say you have, you know, on day one, and I'm just, like I said, theory crafting here. I'm not sure how this is actually going to work, but let's say, you know, you come out of your first raid and, you know, you were out there for 40 minutes, you took a bunch of damage, and, you know, you were pretty low on hydration and energy. I'm guessing that as a level 1 character, it's going to slowly regenerate. Or you can, I guess, maybe pay money to kind of instantly, I don't know if that's like buy energy drinks or, you know, medical items or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know how that's going to change the flow of the game, because past a certain point, you're just going to hit the, you know, regenerate all button. And it's no longer going to be an issue for most players. So I'm not sure how that's just, you know, that's going to happen, if there's a way around kind of dealing with that health, hydration, energy, regen speed or not. And also don't know how this is going to affect if you die. One of the questions I've had is, if you die, so all your levels are basically brought down to 0, to get back up to healing, I would think that should be considerably more expensive than if you get to 1 HP and 1 hydration. It's almost like going from 0 to 1 should be like 80% of the cost, and then going from 1 to max HP should be, you know, 20%. We really should be rewarding survival, because otherwise, if it's linear, then it's just going to be much easier for people just to like. We want to avoid something like people just, you know, dying rather than extracting, because they can just go and hit the button to regenerate all, and it's just easier than taking 10 minutes to run, you know, to the extract. So, like I said, we'll have to see. Player also gets special opportunities for the production of medicines, ammo, and other items from various resources. Recon center improvements provide new opportunities of working with merchants and playing as scavs. So maybe this ends up being like similar to leveling up the merchants, the recon center. So in the future, when you know, the traders, as has been said before, if the traders are actually like actual NPCs walking around in the world, or something like that, it makes more sense that you know, you won't have like pages for leveling them up. You'll have you know, improvements to your recon and info center, whatever the hell it's called, to, you know, unlock more quests with these people. That'll be cool. I actually really like that feature. That was something I was curious about. Each module is over 13 in production now, has unique bonuses, and requires a unique scheme for building. Not sure what that means. I don't know if it's like a blueprint or what, or if it's like, you know, a set of items. The player will need different resources, access to a variety of merchants, and necessary skill levels to unlock the module installation capabilities and the possibilities for their improvement. Okay. It seems like it's definitely going to extend the progression system, because now it's not just spend money and do quests. It's going to be spend money, do quests, collect items. Maybe that's all. Maybe that's all. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's also going to be built into the quests or not. You know, like, not sure if upgrading those things are going to be quests in and of themselves, or if those are like kind of side quests. Lack of fuel production. Okay, so you're gonna have to get a generator. It seems like fuel is going to be something that you're probably going to have to regularly be maintaining a supply of if you want to keep all your things going. In order to the basic modules... Oh, wait, let me read this. It should be noted that the size of the cache will directly depend on the level of the hideout cache. So players with limited edition of the game will receive the cache maximum 3rd level. So I think that was like the box that we saw, that was like the size of the cache, which honestly I bet you is probably just like a window to your stash, as it is today, your inventory. So it seems like we'll probably, if we have EOD, we'll be starting off with a, you know, level 3. Standard will probably be level 1, and then any of the other middle ones are probably going to be level 2, something like that. I'm not sure. The player will be install elite modules that drastically improve living standards and security, accelerate skill leveling, allow producing unique items and resources, and simply add warm and feel comfort to your new home. Right on. What's worth noting separately is a fully fledged shooting range where you can test your weapons. Like I mentioned before, the hideout will be an integral part of the game, which will justify all out-of-raid processes that happen to a character, restoring health, size of caches, access to new services and merchants. Maybe that's like repairs and insurance too, objects research, and events in the world. So, plan to launch the hideout with the patch 0.12, coming soon TM. Cool, so let's take a look. This looks like this was what we were looking at the end of that the preview video. This is like the couch and bed area. This does look slightly nicer than what we saw before. Like I said, I don't know how many of these things, like, can you sit on the couch? How meaningful are these things if you can't interact with them? I don't know. You know, things like posters, like boxes, the stereo, can, you know, are you going to be able to play music? Are you going to be able to take screenshots and put them up on your wall? You know, I don't know. Those are all really cool things that I would really like to see. Here we have the kitchen. Just looks like some trash and a grody ass sink. I'm definitely getting Fallout vibes from this for sure. This is your water station. Water it's almost always irrelevant because I very rarely spend 50 minutes in a raid, or, you know, even if I get my stomach blacked out, I'm usually pretty close to an extract. But you know, maybe with the hideout, they're going to make some changes to hydration and stuff to make it so that this will actually be significant. So you'll actually be able to take a water bottle out with you, you know, and fill it up. Maybe you won't be able to find water bottles, from traders, or find them out in the water bottles or juice or whatever as commonly as you can now. This looks like it's probably like the power area. I don't know if that's the workbench. Not really sure. Again, just more kind of random stuff. Looks like bottles of water, a bunch of random bags, Tashanka. Like I said, I don't know if these things are things that you actually looted that you took into your stash. So maybe all of these things are empty. And, when you start throwing all of these things in like your inventory, maybe they'll render here. Maybe your inventory is still like a grid system, in a box somewhere. But maybe they'll actually get rendered in the appropriate places when you put them in your inventory. Maybe not. Maybe this is just like static fucking JPEGs up on a shelf. I have no idea. Same thing goes for here. Not sure about all these items. Or what. It looks really, really cool, I must say, though. I'm really impressed with how this all looks. I'm really, really looking forward to getting in here, trying it out, seeing how it looks, how it feels. I hope with the shooting range, you're going to be able to like kind of have infinite ammo, sort of. If you really want to like test something, I don't want to spend all my money on rounds if I'm trying to mess around with stuff. It'd be cool if that was like a feature that they could just toss in there. Yeah. Anyway, so I mean that's kind of the previews. If you guys have any feedback about some of these screenshots in the video, or you have some ideas for things that you'd like to see in a mobile app, or you want to contribute and help, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you out there pretty soon. Later.